you're in year 10 and you have to choose some work placements, and I think I listed, you had to choose 5 things. My first 4 were a place in architect, I wanted to be an architect then, and the last choice was a grounds person at Waterlooville Football Club, as it was then. And unfortunately, all 4 of the architects, they weren't taking any pupils on, so I ended up being a groundsman for a couple of weeks, and that really wasn't what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to be a football player when I was very young, at the age of 10 years old, and my granddad would always take me to the football matches to go and watch Portsmouth Football Club play, and I played to a very good standard myself when I was younger. But as I grew up, I knew that there was something else that I wanted to do career-wise. I became a football coach, and there I supported lots of children from 4-year-olds to 16-year-olds. And through that football coaching, I realised that actually the skills that I had could actually benefit some of the other children that were there. I then went into my mum's school, who's a teaching assistant, and supported and helped out there. And more that I went on a daily basis, I could see how the children responded to me, that they enjoyed learning from me. Children don't always have that male role model around, and I certainly didn't when I was growing up, when my dad left when I was 2. Although my granddad was there supporting, it was very different. I believe for some of our children that they do need that very strong male role model within schools. I always grew up in Lee Park and was there for 25 years. And what I know of my schooling and my upbringing, it wasn't always easy, but at the same time I knew that I wanted to give back, as it were. I know that sounds a bit cheesy, but actually it did mean a lot to me, and what I wanted to do was actually show people that you could be brought up and born in an area that was seen as deprived and not really aspirational. However, I wanted to fight against that and actually show people that you can do that. What I wanted to do was not just inspire the children in my class, but inspire children beyond my own classroom. So that's when I sort of looked to try and sort of work through leadership, and enjoyed working with lots of other professionals outside who also supported children. I now have a family of 2 children, India and Emily, and my wife. We now live in a house in Portsmouth and feel that we're able to give our own children the quality of life that I always aspired to when I was growing up. We do need to make it right for the children and provide them with the very best education.
A career in teaching for me was more about me looking back on my own education and recognising how disengaged I felt.
More or less, maybe I rebelled against that.
I think everyone should have that equal chance, that equal start, and I used to think that